Yes, and I think we are live.
In the
Yes,
show. Yes.
yes, yeah, we are. Okay, so welcome to the Labyrinth. I'm your host, Pratham Padav. My guest today is once again the brave Deepti Pinniti. She is a very brave woman who is fighting for justice and for truth. She's trying to get to the bottom of the mysterious deaths of Sridevi, Sushant Singh Rajput, Disha Salian, Jia Khan, and so many others. So, and if the audience wants to ask any kind of questions, they can ask on the live chat. And if you want more honest conversations like this, don't forget to subscribe. Deepti ji, welcome back to the Labyrinth.
Thank you, Pratham. Thank you so much. It's been a long time that I have been active on social media. Uh, so we will cover. I mean, it's a good session. Since long I wanted to. Have one word with your viewers or with the social media people, because all of a sudden after the CBI raid which happened to me, I stopped sharing news slides on Twitter, or X as you call it. I'm still not used to calling Twitter as X, so I'm using both the names. So since then, since the CBI seized my phones and laptops, I haven't decoded any new drives, nor have I shared them on the social media. And I haven't done a show as well uh, on YouTube. So it's been a long time. It's good to be here. And coincidentally, today happens to be the death anniversary, fourth death anniversary of Sushant Singh Rajput. Um, and still, there is no sign of justice. There is no inquiry. No charge sheet has been filed. No one has been interrogated. But someone who has been trying to submit evidences to the CBI has been harassed and defamed in the mainstream media. I will come to that when you ask me questions about that.
Okay, so I want to go chronologically. Let's start
Yes,
with
please.
when and why did CBI raid and seize your devices?
See, it goes a long way back actually. In 2020, in the year 2020, uh, when I saw, after Sushant's death, when I saw that there was this huge outcry on social media about Sushant's death, that was when the idea struck me that if I too go on the social media about the fight that I am facing for Sridevi's justice, maybe I will get the same kind of support, and maybe some progress will be made in that case as well. So that's when I started sharing things on Twitter. It was Twitter at that point of time. Okay. I shared at that point of time, Sridevi's case was live in Supreme Court of India. The case was alive because I had shared the case numbers. It was not just a petition. The petition was accepted as a criminal case. Okay, it was not just a petition. It was accepted as a criminal case. Okay, and I have shared many documents, documents relating to Supreme Court of India and the case on Twitter, tagging the official handles of Supreme Court of India, of the Prime Minister's office, of the Prime Minister himself, of the then Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, okay, of the official handle of the Indian Army, and everyone. I had tagged and I had shared all these documents since 2020 when the case was alive in Supreme Court of India. So, and I was also, the first show that I was called upon was by someone who has jumped recently into Sushant's movement, was Varun. Sorry, not recently, was Varun. Okay,
Oh,
I forgot his full name. Yeah, Varun. He
Kapoor,
was
I
the
think.
first person who, Varun Kapoor. Yeah. So he was the first person to call me, and he said he wanted to do a live with me because I was sharing some important documents and this and that. So I went on that show in the presence of ex-raw officer Sood, N.K. Sood. Okay, that interview is also still there on YouTube. If that person has not removed it from his channel, it's still there on YouTube. Okay, so in on the show, I told everything: what happened in the Supreme Court, who objected, okay, who objected, who is obstructing the case, We took the name of the then Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad ji, and I took the name of Prime Minister having supporting his obstruction of the case or giving excuse for his obstruction of the case. Okay, so these all I have been saying and sharing proofs of the same since 2020, August 2020, on social media. All right. So when whatever I was exposing about Sridevi's death, when it started to gain uh, attention from the people, from the public, that's when a group of trolls let loose by Suresh Nakwa and advocate Chandni Shah. Suresh Nakwa was the spokesperson of BJP at that point of time, one of the spokespersons. From what we heard, he used to run an IT cell, of which advocate Chandni Shah was also a member, and there were many other members as well. At that point of time, advocate Chandni Shah was not an advocate. She used to say she was an advocate, but she was just an intern. All right. So there was this gang of trolls or IT cells. Okay, they were let loose on me. Okay, they called me names, they called my documents fake. I kept asking, listen, I'm not, I am asking questions to the authorities. If they are fake or anything, then they should be taking the action. Why are you here trying to manipulate the public opinion? What have public opinion on social media? Why are you trying to manipulate the public opinion on social media? If what I am sharing is wrong, if the documents I am sharing are fake, then first thing, Supreme Court of India would have itself filed a contempt of court case on me. Because if you remember one comedian, I think Kamra or someone, they just told in jest something about the court and Supreme Court took objection about it. No one had to file any case. They took objection about it and they just filed a contempt, issued a contempt notice against him. Okay. But I have been saying all these things that Supreme Court itself, manipulation happened at the Supreme Court level, this, that. I have said all the videos are on record, all the videos are on social media or on YouTube, all the documents that I have shared, which now they are coming and saying that they might be fake. Okay. I have been sharing them since 2020 and not with anyone. Neither I have shared with, I was not sharing them anonymously. Neither was I collecting money from it, nor was I going my YouTube channel from it. Okay. So after 3 years or 4 years, when you took my interview, you took my interview in 2023, right?
Yes.
Towards the end of 2023. And one of the videos became very viral. The one about Sridevi's, the one where I spoke about Sridevi's death, especially. That portion, you had divided that long session into many parts. And the part about Sridevi's death, okay, it became viral. It gained too many views. So after that, I don't know what happened. Maybe the pressure on the authorities increased and the election times were also coming and all. So suddenly on 2nd December 2023, the CBI lands up on my place. Two officers come, accompanied with a lady constable from local police station and two bankers as witnesses. Two bankers from Odisha as witnesses. So 11 hours, they grill me in the sense they try to extract. Just a second, please.
Sure. All right. To all the viewers, please feel free to ask your questions. Yeah.
Yeah. So what was he saying? I'm sorry, I got distracted.
You were saying that on December, CBI dropped
Yes,
your agents
on
and
December
witnesses.
2nd, on December 2nd in the morning, 7:30 or so, 7:30 or 8, or 6:30 or 7:30. I don't remember the time now. They land up at my place and they say that they have the search warrant for my place based on some complaint filed by Advocate Chandni Shah, FIR filed by Advocate Chandni Shah, in which in the year 21 is what they told me. Okay, in the year 2021. Now I want to tell something more about this Advocate Chandni Shah. Okay, This advocate Chandisha is the same lady. She was continuously trolling me. She had her own group of people who were following her. Okay, because these trolls usually come in groups. Okay, so this advocate Chandisha is the same lady who even called the NCB seal on the NCB letter which I shared, which Samir Wankhede sir had signed. I mean, which came from Samir Wankhede's PA, Sharad sir. Sharad sir had signed it and acknowledged it with a seal. And I had shared the same on social media, and this lady was calling the same fake as well. That was when this happened in March 2021. Okay, and in the same, after I came back from Mumbai, in fact, I even invited Chandnisha. See, you are doing a lot of trolling on social media. I'm going to Mumbai to meet the CBI. Why don't you come over there? Okay, so we can know ourselves who, if I am wrong or not. Why this trolling on social? But no one responded at that point of time. All right.
Okay.
So their sole purpose was only to troll me, not to know if I was really telling the truth or not to, they knew that I was telling the truth, but they have been let loose on the social media to troll me, to defame. Right. So I had filed a case on this Chandni Shah in the cyber cell of Odisha, saying that this lady is calling an original NCB seal fake. After that, her nuisance ended for some time. Okay. And then she says she filed some FIR into 2021 or some RTI she filed. The RTI response came back in July 2021. She filed an RTI about some documents, and the RTI response about the defense minister letter that I shared that came back saying that this communication is not found in the records of the Department of Defense. Nowhere in the RTA was it mentioned that it was fake. Whereas the defense minister letter which I had shared, it's clearly written that it's an undocumented letter. All right. So when this lady, I have been sharing this documents, defense minister letter, and all this since 2020. And the prime minister, let me tell you, if you read the article where they led the news about CBI filing a charge sheet on me in the mainstream media, if you read that, you will see that based on two documents. One is Prime Minister's response or support to RS Prasad. What was it? The document which shows that Prime Minister knew about RS Prasad's obstruction of the Sridevi's case, and he had asked RS Prasad to be excused from appearing in the court due to other commitments, other engagements. So that was the gist of it. So that document and the defense minister's document, apparently, CBI has filed a charge sheet on me. I am saying apparently because I have not received any official summons or notification from CBI itself or from the court regarding any charge sheet on me. All right.
Okay. One second. That's very interesting because then, all these mainstream articles that I read from Hindustan Times, Pink Villa, and many others, they had mentioned that a charge sheet was filed because you produced forged documents. Then that would mean that these articles are misleading or spreading misinformation.
I will tell you how this entire ecosystem is working. Let me just tell you, Pratham. Okay. So this happened in the RTI response came in July 2021 itself. Okay. Apparently, Advocate Chandni Shah had filed for RTI about this document, Defense Minister letter, in February 21, and the response came in July 21 that this document, I mean, this communication is not found in the records of the department. All right. So nobody they call it as fake. All right. And if it was really fake, it was brought to notice of the defense ministry there and then itself. Even though I have been sharing the same with the official handles of the defense ministry, let's say, even if you say that the official handles are operated by their IT team and all. Even if you say that, even the IT team would go and inform them that someone is faking your letters. Okay, fine. Let us say that the ID team also didn't inform them, though the handles are active, though the government, the officials use those very handles to communicate with the public. Let's say that they didn't check the messages. So when it was brought to their notice as an RTI and when they gave a response, then itself they should have taken action on me. Because forging defense minister letter is a serious offense. It's a serious national security issue. All right. No happened there. No, nothing happened. Then even. All right.
Okay.
And one more thing, that all these documents and all, I had written a letter to, I had written a mail to the president in 2019 when the case was not going anywhere, with all the, attaching all the documents that I had with me. All right. I mailed it to the President of India. At that point of time, it was Ramnath Kovindji. I mailed it to Army, Indian Army. I mailed it to Supreme Court of India. All right. The response I got from NALSA. NALSA is National Legal, what is that? National Legal Services Authority. NALSA. NALSA is some, okay. So I get a response from NALSA saying that your complaint is not in our scope of jurisdiction, so we are filing it as discharged. So I will ask you, Pratham, okay. I am contacting the president, I am contacting the Indian Army, I am contacting the Prime Minister, I am contacting the Defense Minister, I am contacting the Supreme Court with fake documents of their own departments. Huh? And you want to tell me that it takes some advocate to file an FIR, huh? And it takes them 3 years to come back and say, no, these are forged. All right. Now let me tell you, let me come back to that thing about the news which was read about me, like charge sheet was filed and all. So I have not received, till date, I have not received any summons or any official notification from CBI. Even the CBI officer who took my phone, who seized my phone, I called him when the news came out, but he didn't answer. All right. And my phones and laptop have not been returned as yet. There was a lot of stuff in them, a lot of information and lot. So they have not been returned to me as yet. So on 2nd December 2023, this raid happened. For 11 hours, they were telling me that, ma'am, we are telling for your good only. You tell us the names of those people who helped you, who all helped you, which lawyer helped you, who all helped you. I said, why should I tell the names, sir? No, you tell, you tell their names. Okay, we will say that they took money from you and they gave you wrong documents, and then it will be over. I said, why should I lie, sir? I know that these documents are original, the documents which I am sharing. I want to prove it in the court. Well, no, then you show me where are those documents. Sir, I cannot carry the original documents with me. They are very sensitive. And let me tell you, sir, honestly, you people have also not solved. I told this to them on their face. आप लोगों ने भी कुछ बड़े where influential people are involved, you people have also not done anything. Please show me one case which involves influential culprits or accused, and you have solved that. They were not able to answer that. Then they then tried telling me, what is this going on in social media? They are calling a suicide and they are continuing doing videos and videos of it. Sir, so you mean to say that Sushant Singh Rajput is a suicide? You want to tell me that it's a suicide? Fine. Let us forget about my tribes. Let us forget about everything. Just explain to me how can a person who is committed suicide by hanging can break his legs, cause injuries to his body, and then hang himself? At least give me explanation for those injuries. They had nothing to say. And then I told, sir, when you covered Sushant Singh's murder as suicide in front of me, I very well now know with what intention you have come. So please take my statement that whatever it is, I will prove it in the court about the documents. I want a fair trial. I want a live trial because nowadays the court trials are being telecast on YouTube live. You see, Odisha High Courts and even Supreme Court had passed. Supreme Court judge had told once that the hearings should be live cast. Right. So then the CBI officer, वो भड़क गए. He got angry. He got irritated. He said that what are you saying? Court. Do you think that we will take you to court immediately after taking you into custody? You will stay in custody for years and years altogether without a hearing. What will you do then? I said, sir, if you misuse your power so openly, then I cannot do anything. But I will definitely put all of this in front of the public. What all you have told me. See, Pratham, I too know laws, okay, especially when a lady is concerned, okay. If a lady is taken into custody, within 24 hours, she has to be produced in front of the magistrate. And if a CBI officer is coming and saying that we will take you into custody and can keep you in custody for years without giving you a trial. So what sort of a threat is that?
Yeah,
it's very, okay.
It's very unfortunate.
So, yeah. So then they took away my devices and everything. I said, sir. Then I told the witnesses who had come, the lady constable from the local police office and the local bankers who had come as witnesses. I said, sir, you people are the witnesses. These people are seizing my phones and my laptop. This is the date, this is the time. After this, if anything is planted in them, or after this, if any tampering happens, then I am not responsible. And those people who were here at that point of time, I'm not sure about these things happening now because it's the same government at center and in the state now after the elections. So I'm not sure if I will get that kind of fair treatment from the police anymore if the center decides to go after me. But those people had insisted, the lady constable had insisted that, sir, you have to sign and give it to her. You seal whatever you're seizing, you seal them with that wax seal that is all used on the, seal it on that, okay. And so both my phones and the laptop, they were sealed properly with the wax seal and all, with the emblem seal and everything, with a wax seal, and the key was given to the banker to be put in the locker and everything. So, but I haven't received any, they haven't returned my phones or devices as yet. So after that happened, someone called me. Some Abhishek from Press Trust of India called me. Called me. Yeah. Some 1 week or 10 days after the CBI raid, he calls me and says that CBI has filed a charge sheet against you. What do you have to say about it? I said, who are you? He said, I'm Abhishek calling from Press Trust of India. I said, strange. I haven't heard about any charge sheet. It's from you that I'm hearing. How come the CBI has told the media first instead of telling the person against whom the charge sheet has been filed? Let's see, I am not sending you a mail. You answer to that accordingly. So he posed some questions. I said, I answered to that. And after lot many days, that thing came out in the news. Suddenly, all of a sudden. When did it come out in the news? In February.
Okay.
In February, that CBI filed a charge sheet on me. I am not a YouTuber, first of all. I came on social media. YouTuber, who is a YouTuber? YouTuber is someone who earns from YouTube, right?
Yes.
All I have earned is a lot of trolling, lot of risks, and lot of danger. Okay. So firstly, they'll call me a YouTuber, all right, and then they say that CBI has filed a charge sheet against me. So fine, I'm still waiting for some official summons from the CBI or anything. But I want to tell the people here. See, now after this, recently, so many incidents have happened, like the electoral bonds disclosures. Okay, if you go through the entire data that has come out, you just have to go to the ECI's website, Election Commission of India's website. The entire data that has come out so far, that is not even the entire data of the electoral bonds, but whatever data has come out of the electoral bonds so far, now it is very much clear that the agencies like ED and CBI have been used to extract money. Because we have seen that electoral bonds, government has taken electoral bonds from those very entities against whom there were ED cases pending. Or immediately after ED cases or CBI did so, raided those places, okay, donations were made to the parties.
Ruling. Okay.
Okay. And one very shocking thing which I noticed was that, see, a lot of other things have also come out in the electoral bonds, like as we have been talking about vaccines,
Yeah.
right? So it is because of the things that have come out in the electoral bond data that I think the news about the harmful effects of AstraZeneca vaccine has come out as well. Right, because donation has been made from Poonawalla as well.
Yes.
A lot of donations have been made. Okay, donations have been made to the tunes of crores, and they have received projects, be it engineering or be it infrastructure projects or be it. I'm not just talking about Poonawalla. I'm talking about Medha engineering and all those things. Okay. I want you or someone to call to have a discussion on the electoral bonds if you really want to take extra pressure on yourselves, because now the political parties will fight it seriously because everyone has had a pie. All right. And another thing is that if they raise this issue, if any of the party raises this issue against the present party, then they fear that in the future no business will give them donations.
Yeah.
So they have their own interests to take care of. All right. But as we people, I believe we are not here with any agenda or any selfish motive. We can talk freely about it. All right. So we have seen that without caring for people's health or without caring for the quality of the infrastructure or the engineering, projects have been given. All right. If that news came out and then it was replaced by some other news and people forgot about it. So when I have seen that, it is so very easy to do crimes and get away with it if you are in power, or if you have the support of the people in power. And people too also forget things easily. So I don't want to end up like another Sushant Singh Rajput or another Sridevi. Okay, I have a son to take care of. I have my own life to take care of. I have other responsibilities to take care of. For 6 years from Sridevi's death till now, I have fought. I tried to bring the truth out, which the powers didn't want the people to know. Right. So all this happens here, as I was saying, the NALSA's response came and everything. And every tweet I was tagging to the Supreme Court of India as well. And that letter of Narendra Modi ji, जिसके ऊपर ये न्यूज पूरा बनाए हैं, ठीक है, that was addressed to Bobde ji. Sharad Bobde ji was the Chief Justice of India at that point of time. Okay, I shared that with Supreme Court of India that if it was fake, then I should have been arrested then only, right? Or action should have been taken in September 2020 only. What made you file a charge sheet, or I don't know if a charge sheet has been filed or not, but the news has come out, right? So believing the news that a charge sheet has been filed against me by the CBI, what took you 4 years? What took you 4 years to file charge sheet on something which was there in front of you all the time? Like the CBI officer who came to my home said, Madam, don't you know that server records get deleted every 3 years, get refreshed every 3 years? Which records are you trying to pull? I told him, sir, I'm not sure about the government servers, but yeah, Sushant's private server and all, I can guarantee I can take care of that. But if you say so, I cannot do anything, sir. So now the basic truth is that Pratham, people, I mean, like I feel after this 6 years, after being on the ground trying to just, I mean, like actually bring the truth in front of the people and get justice to those souls who sacrificed their lives for us. I now feel that maybe they were fools to sacrifice their life for us because we don't deserve it. See, this is not my fight alone. All right. But I have been left isolated now. Okay. Sushant has mentioned in one of his drives that this is how they, I mean, like harass you, they first isolate you. And there are those slides, they are still available on my handle. You can just go through them. The videos are still there on Candid Mina's channel where I have read them. You can go through them. So there is this one slide or one or two slides where he has mentioned how these people target people who try to bring truth out. How they target if they are the celebrities, how they target if that is a common man. Okay. So all those things are happening with me as well. So now I'm ready to step back. Earlier I was like, nahi, justice jab tak nahi milega, main chup nahi rahunga. I was like that. But now, on today, on the 4th death anniversary of Sushant Singh Rajput, I want to tell to the people that I am no longer interested in fighting it out alone. I cannot take the pressure anymore. I cannot stretch myself anymore without compromising or without getting harmed really. If I continue sharing the drives now, even the drives are with me right now, they are secure, they are very much protected. I know what all problems we are facing, we as a team are facing to keep the drives safe, to keep whatever proofs are left safe. Just in the hope if someday justice acts, the judiciary acts the way it should, and someday if we get a chance to, present or we get a fair trial in the court, then finally justice will happen to those souls. But I don't see that happening because whatever truth is coming up, जितना भी मतलब भयानक सच हो, people are okay with it. Okay, मतलब all they need is another news and they forget पहला वाला. ठीक है. So, but one thing I want to say that from the electoral bonds data, one thing is very much clear that the agencies, the law enforcement agencies which are meant to ensure that law is followed, which are meant to protect the citizens, okay, when they can be used to extort money, okay, then they can be used to bury truths as well. My one question is that if an agency has raided some company and later you take donation from that very party, then doesn't this make the political party taking donation from an accused, an accomplice? But who will raise this point? Who will file the petition? Even if someone files a petition like asking for, actions on, concrete actions on Vora report, it will be struck down by the Supreme Court. Government भी उनका है, system भी उनका है. I came on the social media just hoping that लोगों को बस सच दिखाने की जरूरत है और वो लोग अपने आप जागरूक हो जाएंगे. They will bring the change. But यहाँ पे मैं देख रही हूँ कि No, the society has become too weak. Maybe we are too late in fighting. Society has become very weak. हम उन मुद्दों पे एक दूसरे से लड़ते हैं जो डोंट मैटर रियली, और जो चीजें मैटर करती हैं, जो एक्चुअल हार्म कर रही हैं इन द लॉन्ग रन, वी डोंट इवन, आई मीन वी कैन बी इजिली मिसलेड अबाउट इट. हल्ला करो, मेन स्ट्रीम मीडिया में कुछ बोल दो. हाँ, वन मोर एंड अनदर थिंग प्रथम, आई वांट टू टेल यू. जिस दिन न्यूज आया था February 5, 2024 को, सारे न्यूज चैनल्स में, इसमें उसमें, कि इस फलाना फलाना यूट्यूबर दीप्ति रानी के खिलाफ सीबीआई ने चार्जशीट फाइल किया क्योंकि उन्होंने प्राइम मिनिस्टर का फलाना फलाना एक ये और डिफेंस मिनिस्टर का ये शेयर किया था. उसमें ड्राइव्स के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला गया है, ना ही बाकी डॉक्यूमेंट्स के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला गया. ठीक है, तो दिस इज द न्यूज. ऑलराइट, सो ऑन दैट डे बहुत सारे चैनल्स मुझे कांटेक्ट किए, ईटीवी एंड न्यूज नेशन, कलिंगा टीवी यहाँ का. ठीक है, और मैंने उनको इंटरव्यू दिया, कलिंगा टीवी का उनके स्टूडियो में बैठ के उनको इंटरव्यू दिया. ठीक है, और न्यूज नेशन वाले ने मुझे अलग जगह, न्यूज नेशन ओडिशा न्यूज नेशन का एक अलग बंदे ने मुझे फोन किया था, बट समवन वाज सेंट फ्रॉम दिल्ली आई थिंक, और फ्रॉम आउटसाइड, जो बोला कि वो न्यूज नेशन का है, और ही केम एंड टुक माय इंटरव्यू इन अनदर स्टूडियो व्हिच वाज न्यूज नेशन. उसके बाहर ईटीवी वाला, ही टुक माय इंटरव्यू आउटसाइड. Only one person, that ETV person, only he posted my interview, which I gave like casually because we were outdoors. But the actual interview which I gave in the studio, they were never aired. When I called them up, why are you not airing my interview? You were after me to know my response. And when I have given you my bite, why are you not airing it? They said, no, ma'am, orders are, they say orders, if orders come, then we'll air them. We have been told not to hold it.
Okay.
तो 3 साल, तो मैं बोलती हूँ 2020 सितंबर 2020 में शेयर किया हुआ चीज, वो भी डायरेक्ट ऑफिशियल हैंडल्स को शेयर किया हुआ चीज 2024 में चार्जशीट क्यों आता है? One person who is common in the mails that I sent to the President of India and the Supreme Court of India, on all my tweets, okay, and in the mention of what happened in when the case was in Supreme Court of India in relation to the terrorist confessions, everything, one person who was constantly tagged was General Bipin Singh Rawat. जब तक वो थे, these people didn't dare to break the law or misuse the law, misuse powers against me. जैसे ही वो गए, उनके जाने के बाद he was the one जो स्पेशल इन्वेस्टिगेशन टीम के लिए हमने डिमांड किया था सुप्रीम कोर्ट में कि डेट्स मैनिपुलेट हो रहे हैं, मेरे पास समन्स रीच नहीं हो रहे हैं, समन्स भेजे जा रहे हैं लेकिन मेरे ऑफिशियल एड्रेस को रीच नहीं हो रहे हैं. तो आई मीन, और फिर उसके बाद केस डायराइज किया जाता है कि पिटिशनर इज नॉट इंटरेस्टेड बोल के, ये सब क्या हो रहा है? ठीक है, so that was when exit was instituted. I mean, exit हुआ था special investigation, which was under the supervision of General Bipin Singh Rawat. ये डॉक्यूमेंट्स भी मैंने शेयर किए थे उस मेल में, जिसका रिप्लाई नालसा से आया और जिसको प्रेसिडेंट, वो सब मैंने शेयर किए. दे आर ऑल देयर ऑन माय ट्विटर अकाउंट. इतना सब होके 3 साल के बाद आके ये न्यूज फाइल करना, आई एम नॉट श्योर, बट या बट यस, मैं थोड़ा सा पीछे हटना चाहती हूँ इससे, बिकॉज अभी मैं ये प्रेशर ले नहीं सकती हूँ. अभी मैंने देख लिया कि मैं जितनी भी सच्ची हूँ, मुझे अगर मौका ही नहीं दिया जाएगा अपने बात बोलने के लिए, और अगर मैं बात बोल रही हूँ वो चैनल्स दिखाएंगे ही नहीं. कल को तो वो कश्मीर में लेके कुछ भी कर देंगे, मेरा आवाज तो पहुंचेगा नहीं, फिर बाद में कुछ भी बोल देंगे. So I mean, when there are so many questions to corner them on, जो हम सब लोग मिलके अगर if we all had been united instead of getting diverted on frivolous issues, then कुछ बात बनती. लेकिन नहीं, we are not वी डोंट नो, हम लोग जज करते हैं बहुत जल्दी, हम लोग पूरा सब कुछ पढ़ते नहीं है फैक्ट्स। एक इंसान ने क्या बोला, आप जज करते हो शोर शराबे से, जांग जला कैसे। यू लव बीइंग इन ग्रुप्स, यू लव पीपल लव बीइंग इन ग्रुप्स, तो ग्रुप्स हेड मेंटालिटी चलती है। कल को अगर आके बोला भी जाए कि भाई फॉर एग्जाम्पल फलाना फलाना एक ट्रेन एक्सीडेंट हुआ, फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम सेइंग फलाना फलाना एक ट्रेन एक्सीडेंट हुआ, ट्रेन एक्सीडेंट नहीं था, कुछ साजिश है, ब्ला ब्ला ब्ला, तो भी क्या होगा, 2-3 दिन मैक्स, 2-3 दिन अप्रोर होगा, चौथे दिन और एक न्यूज लाएंगे, वो इसको भूल जाएंगे। समझ रहे हो? तो आई डोंट थिंक for such a society which can't stand up for itself and which doesn't even know that what is right for it and what is not right for it. And if we are so, I'm sorry to say, but if we are that stupid enough ki we can be, made to want something जो जिसकी हमको जरूरत नहीं है, just by advertisements, just by showing this, showing that, and if you end up wanting something madly which you don't need just because of that pressure, ये हो रहा है, ब्रेन वॉशिंग हो रही है, हर फॉर्म में ब्रेन वॉशिंग हो रहा है। आप टेलीविजन देख लो, आप यूट्यूब मीडिया देख लो, हर कोई ब्रेन वॉशिंग कर रहा है अलग तरीके से। देर आर वेरी फ्यू रियल मीडियास लेफ्ट जहां पे एक्चुअली डिस्कशन होता है बिना कोई एजेंडा के।
Okay. So I just, you mentioned that after 4 years of fighting for, justice, actually more than 4 years, even
6
before
years, 6 years, 2018 it started with Sridevi ji, right? It was 6 साल। तो 6 साल के बाद जब मैंने देखा कि ये लोग कुछ भी कर सकते हैं और क्वेश्चन करने वाला कोई नहीं है, जानने के बावजूद कि मतलब दे आर रॉन्ग, तो आई डोंट थिंक मतलब माई सन डिजर्व्स और माई फैमिली डिजर्व्स कि मैं ऐसे लोगों के लिए मर जाऊं, इन लोगों के प्रति अपना रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज छोड़ के। ठीक है, और आई स्टार्टेड दिस फाइट बिकॉज आई नेवर न्यू दैट इतना खराब चेहरा है उन लोगों का जो who are governing the systems in the world. I'm not just talking about our country. इस सोसाइटी को जो रूल कर रहे हैं, जो गवर्न कर रहे हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट का जो चेहरा मैंने मतलब ऑन ग्राउंड जाके मुझे पता चला। हम लोग बैठ के क्या मीडिया से सुन लेते हैं, हाँ ये अच्छा है, वो अच्छा है, इसने इसको किया, उसने इसको किया, वी फॉर्म ओपिनियंस टू क्विकली, राइट? आई टू वाज अ स्टॉन्च मोदी सपोर्टर। कितने लोगों से मैंने झगड़ा नहीं किया। I was like, आप अभी मतलब you could have called one अंधभक्त and all. So है चीजें मतलब, तो उस मेंटालिटी से मैं इस सच को जानने के लिए निकली हूँ। ऐसे निकलते 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 आगे आगे बढ़े, फिर वहां से उनके चाल पता चले, उनको चाल का काउंटर करने के लिए, प्रेशराइज करने के लिए हमने और सच को खुरेदे। इवन टुडे आई एम सेइंग इफ आई एम टेकन इनटू कस्टडी, बिकॉज अभी और मुझे भरोसा नहीं है, ठीक है, वो किसी भी हद तक गिर सकते हैं अपना इमेज बचाने के लिए, ठीक है, कल्प्रिट्स को बचाने के लिए वो किसी भी हद तक गिर सकते हैं। दे डोंट केयर अबाउट द लॉ और फॉलोइंग द प्रोटोकॉल और एनीथिंग, ओके, द लॉ इज ऑल्सो इन देयर हैंड्स। सो अगर वो कल मेरे को आके कस्टडी में ले जाते हैं बिना कुछ बोले, मुझे कम्युनिकेशन सीज करके ले जाते हैं, ठीक है, then I have ensured that things will come out from different, so जो सच मेरे साथ नहीं दबेंगे, जिस कारण से वो मुझे कस्टडी में डालेंगे, वो that purpose itself will be lost, क्योंकि और भी बहुत सारे सच निकलेंगे अलग अलग सोर्सेस से, ठीक है। I hope it will not go to that, because today on the 4th death anniversary of Sushant Singh Rajput, I am saying I am quitting this fight, okay. I have lost a lot of resources, a lot of my savings, a lot of our people, and a lot of time, and a lot of things. These 6 years, I need to rebuild them, and yes, मुझे गवर्नमेंट से कोई, आई डोंट हैव एनी एनिमिटी, मुझे कोई फाइट नहीं करना है, मुझे तो उनको सपोर्ट करके देश को आगे बढ़ाना है, आप माई बाप हैं हमारे, आप जैसा बोलते हो, आप जो बोलते हो, आप जो चाहते हो वही होगा, जो बोलते हो वो नहीं, जो चाहते हैं वही होगा। आप अगर क्रिमिनल्स को बचाना चाहते हैं तो बचेंगे, आप अगर मतलब जो लोग सच को बाहर लाना चाहते हैं, जिस सच को आप छिपाना चाहते हैं, तो आप उनको झूठा साबित कर सकते हैं। सब ताकत आपके हाथ में है। आप बट मुझे आपसे लड़ना नहीं है। आई एम ए स्मॉल वन टाइम कॉमन पर्सन। आई जस्ट मेरे आंखों में थोड़ा सा आई वॉज मिसगाइडेड कि दिस सिस्टम एग्जिस्टेड फॉर द वेलफेयर ऑफ द सिटीजन्स एंड ऑल, बट यहाँ पे मैंने जाना कि दिस सिस्टम इज ऑल अबाउट टेकिंग कंट्रोल एंड गेटिंग एज मच पावर फॉर वन सेल्फ एज। तो मुझे आपसे लड़ना नहीं है, किसी से भी नहीं। आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट एनी सिंगल पार्टी। आई एम सेइंग जितने भी पार्टीज हैं, आप लोग अपना गवर्नमेंट बनाओ, इलेक्शंस लड़ो, जो करना है करो, ठीक है। मुझे लोगों के सामने जो लाना था मैं ले आ चुकी हूँ। इसके बावजूद अगर वो लोग इफ दे कंटिन्यू गेटिंग मिसलेड एंड ऑल, आई डोंट थिंक आई वुड लाइक टू पुट माई लाइफ एट रिस्क फॉर सच काइंड।
Yes, it's very understandable, Deepti ji, because you're only human and you have a son to take care of, and you have fought for so many years. You have given your best. If the people and of this country are foolish enough and not brave enough to stand by the truth, there is not a lot that you can do. But you fought so bravely, and just to recap, your devices were seized by the CBI, which they have not returned. You were harassed and threatened by some of these agents. The mainstream media has said that they have filed a charge sheet against you, which you have not received. They have said that the documents were forged, which you're saying it's not actually forged. So we are,
They took my interview and they didn't air that. Please add this as
yeah,
well.
yeah. They
They
have
made a
taken.
news.
Hmm.
They let out a news about me. They took my response for it and they didn't air that. But I have
Exactly.
shared that I have shared that one thing which came out. ETV is this thing on my Twitter handle.
So we are living in a world where we cannot trust the government, where our faith in judiciary is gone down. Mainstream media is misleading us. The government, with the with the unraveling of the electoral bonds, we know that they'll do anything for money. So there is not a lot
See
of hope,
Pratham.
right?
Yeah, the see Pratham. Anyone with even a little bit of normal IQ knows that Sushant is a murder. Okay, Sridevi is a murder. If we want to close the eyes and then क्लोज करना है तो सबके लिए क्लोज करके चले जाते हैं, आंख बंद करके चले जाते हैं। इट्स ओके इफ पीपल आर ओके विथ, आई मीन चलने दो जो चल रहा है, देन लेट मी टेल यू, ठीक है। तो हमको अपने बच्चों को क्या बोल के सिखाना चाहिए कि उनको वैल्यूज के साथ सिखाना चाहिए, या शुड वी टेल देम कि जो भी पावर में है जस्ट लिख देयर शोज। क्योंकि एक बात मुझे डर लग रहा है अभी, क्योंकि अगर मैं बच्चे को अच्छाई शराफत ये सब करके मैं बेटे को बड़ा करूंगी, एंड व्हाट इफ वो अगर इंटेलिजेंट भी हो, व्हाट इफ हैंड्स लाइक सुशांत सिंह राजपूत। तो आई एम ऑल्सो इन दैट काइंड ऑफ डिलेमा नाउ। सो वी, मुझे पता नहीं वेयर वी आर हेडिंग। ठीक है, इफ पीपल आर ओके विद इट, ठीक है, आई डोंट हैव एनी एनिमिटी विद द गवर्नमेंट। मुझे कुछ इनफैक्ट आई वुड लाइक टू, आई मीन लाइक अच्छा है इलेक्शंस हुए, बीजेपी केम टू पावर, इट्स ऑफ कोर्स देयर आर नो बेटर ऑप्शंस राइट नाउ। तो ठीक ही है, तो लेट्स सी, देखते हैं। मुझे
Yeah,
आपसे
I
कुछ गवर्नमेंट से मुझे बस यही कहना है, बताऊँ आपके वीडियो से कि मुझे उनके, आई डोंट हैव एनीथिंग अगेंस्ट देम, नीदर एम आई गेटिंग एनी जॉय डिफेमिंग देम और एनीथिंग। मैं बस सोशल मीडिया में इसीलिए आई, मेरा एक ही इंटेंशन था, जब व्हेन आई सॉ कि सुशांत के डेथ के बाद जो इमिडिएटली मुंबई पुलिस ने सुसाइड बोल के क्लोज कर दिया था, उसको मतलब लोगों ने प्रोटेस्ट करके कितना आउट करके, तो दैट गेव मी एन आइडिया। हाँ हाँ, अच्छा, लोगों को अगर सच पता चलता है देन थिंग्स कैन चेंज। So that's why I came. I mean, like 2018 से fight कर रही थी, but 2020 में मैंने share करना शुरू किया after seeing what happened in Sushant's case. So I didn't come on social media to defame any single party. Okay, came on social media because my complaints, my efforts were being obstructed at the government level, and people were not listening. So ठीक है, मैं अब इसका भी अगर इसका काउंटर हो रहा है, मतलब इफ इट्स नॉट इससे उल्टा नुकसान अगर मुझे हो रहा है, देन आई थिंक मुझे और कुछ लेना देना नहीं है इससे. ठीक है, आज सुशांत गया, कल कोई और जाएगा, होता रहेगा, चलता रहेगा. बट इट्स नॉट माई फाइट एलोन. मैं अकेले नहीं कर सकती हूँ. अगर सब लोग मतलब जग के एक होके अगर फाइट करेंगे, बिकॉज इट्स फाइट फॉर द सोसाइटी, फॉर अ बेटर वर्ल्ड. सबसे पहली बात तो हम लोग एज ए सोसाइटी बहुत वीक होते जा रहे हैं, बहुत वीक होते जा रहे हैं. ठीक है, एंड दिस विल लीड टू डू श्योरली.
Yeah. I think we have to change the textbooks nowadays, because when we were children in moral science classes, they would say fight for the truth, stand for your principles. I think we have to change those, and we have to now
वही
teach
ना,
our children. We have to give them new textbooks. Blindly follow the
I am
government.
thinking of filing a
Blindly
case
follow the
against.
media.
I am thinking of filing a case against the education education department. They taught me the wrong things in school. That's why I became like this. They should have taught me otherwise. So it's okay.
Yeah. So one more thing that I want to talk about is something that lot of people have asked in the comment section. I think I know the answer, but I have to ask this question. After your division with Candid Meena, will you ever continue SSR Diaries, and whatever you're finding in those files?
No, that is what I'm saying. That I will not let go of the drives, because I will not delete any of the things that I have shared so far. And I will ensure that अगर चीजें ऐसे छोड़ देते हैं, I don't have any problem. मैं अभी आई एम टेकिंग माई स्टेप्स बैक. मैं अभी कुछ नहीं करना चाहती हूँ इस सिलसिले में, बिकॉज पीपल शुड अंडरस्टैंड कि मैं नई चीजें डिकोड करूंगी. शायद उन लोगों को पहले से ही पता हो कि आगे और क्या आने वाला है. मे बी दैट्स द रीजन, दैट्स वन ऑफ द रीजंस फॉर दिस सीबीआई थिंग टू ऐड प्रेशर कि वो और ना. अगर वो था उनका इंटेंशन, दे आर प्रीटी सक्सेसफुल इन दैट. बिकॉज अभी मैं रिस्क नहीं लेना चाहूंगी कि अरे आगे और सुशांत ने क्या लिखा है कि किसका नाम आ जाए और फिर बैंड तो मेरा ही बजेगा. समझ रहे हैं? द थिंग इज दैट देर इज लॉट मोर स्टफ इन देयर, बट नहीं, आई कैन नॉट. आई मीन लाइक मुझे तो मार ही देंगे या तो कस्टडी में ले लेंगे. I cannot, I will not go forward with it, because as a society we are not वहां तक पहुंचे नहीं कि मुझे कुछ हो जाए और आप लोग में से कोई बचा पाए. हाँ, लेकिन एक चीज अच्छा हुआ था जब कैंडिड मीना के चैनल में थे. आई वॉज इन बैंगलोर एंड वन ऑफ माई टीम मेंबर्स वॉज कॉट बाय द पुलिस स्टेशन. वो वहां पे बैंगलोर के आउटस्कर्ट्स में मदिलवाड़ा पुलिस स्टेशन में उनको रखा हुआ था. तो मैं बहुत डिस्टर्ब थी. शो से पहले हुआ था. शो में मैंने आके वो बोला ऐसे ऐसे वर्ड. So someone by the name of Karthik, among the viewers of Meena, they were based in Bangalore. They all got together, a crowd of 100 people or so. They gathered near the Badalwada police station and they met the magistrate in the night, went to the house and everything, and got my member released. I wanted to tell about this in the next session of Meena, but she said, you don't talk about that. So I was a bit surprised, but then, and it's her channel, so I had to, respect her request. So I didn't talk about that incident. So that had, तभी जब वो हुआ था तभी मुझे थोड़ा और स्ट्रेंथ मिला. यस, बस लोगों को जानने की जरूरत है, वो लोग एक होके लड़ेंगे. बट अभी क्या हो रहा है ना, शायद बहुत देर हो चुकी है, क्योंकि लोगों को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है कि सच क्या है. वो जान नहीं पा रहे हैं. आप इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स को इजीली भूल गए हैं वो. इट्स समथिंग अबाउट योर हेल्थ. आपके हेल्थ के साथ खिलवाड़ हो. ठीक है. और ठीक है, फाइन. आई मीन लाइक हम लोग ऐसे हो गया ना, मतलब ये सोसाइटी ऐसा हो गया कि खुद को ना होने से उनको फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. भागते जा रहे हैं, भागते जा रहे हैं, भागते जा रहे हैं. तो आई डोंट थिंक दैट आई वुड लाइक टू पुट माई सेल्फ एट मोर रिस्क एंड इंक्रीज द प्रेशर ऑन माई लाइफ. मेरी और जिम्मेदारियां हैं मेरे लोगों की तरफ. तो आई वुड लाइक टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन दैट. हाँ, लेकिन अगर कभी लोग एक हुए एंड ऑल, देन डेफिनेटली आई विल जॉइन इन
Yeah.
फॉर द चेंज.
Yeah, the situation is very hopeless, like you mentioned, and with the electoral bonds and with all the lives that we have lost, and none of the investigation has been done properly. Obviously, people like you also will feel demotivated. Tomorrow they may kill you, and no one will fight for you or
बिकॉज
and all that. So
आधे टाइम तो लोग कंफ्यूज रहेंगे कि वो एक्सीडेंट में मरी थी,
hmm,
या फिर अगर गायब हुई है तो वो खुद से भाग गई
hmm,
झूठ वूठ बोल के. मतलब ऐसा भी हो सकता है ना. सी दिस पीपल, वो तो मारते ही हैं लोगों को, उसके बाद उनको डिफेम भी करते हैं. इट हैपेंड इन सुशांत केस, इट हैपेंड इन श्रीदेवी's केस.
yeah. Uh,
श्रीदेवी जी के बाद इमीडिएटली ए ग्रुप ऑफ क्या बोलते हैं, डाइटिशियंस, आर्टिकल्स लिखना शुरू हो गए थे. क्रैश टाइट का ये नहीं होना चाहिए, वो नहीं होना चाहिए, ब्ला 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 एंड ऑल. सुशांत के डेथ के बाद इमीडिएटली बंच ऑफ साइकोलॉजिस्ट कैसे कैसे आके मेंटल हेल्थ के ऊपर ज्ञान देने लगे. सो ये इकोसिस्टम जो है ना, लोगों को मतलब उनके ब्रेन को एक तरफ मैनिपुलेट करके मूवना, दैट हैज रीच्ड डिफरेंट लेवल ऑल टुगेदर. ये जो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, ये वो हम जो बस देख रहे हैं, इन एक्चुअली मिलिट्री में, आर्मी में, मतलब गवर्नमेंट के टॉप पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस जिस लेवल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं, यू कांट इवन इमेजिन. वो पब्लिक लाइफ में कभी आएंगे नहीं. मैक्सिमम जो आएंगे पब्लिक लाइफ में वो शायद 10. आई एम सॉरी, जस्ट अ सेकंड. या I think I have spoken a lot. I think I need to. It's almost going to be 1 hour.
Yes. So I think that's about it. I think we can conclude the podcast right now on a very unfortunate and very hopeless note. Not just hopeless, but we are. I think you're being practical because you have your own needs, you have your own wants. You're only human being. How much can one person fight? Whatever decision you take, it is completely understandable, and I want to commend you. You're one of the few persons who have fought for so long despite the harassment, despite the threats and all that. We are really proud of you, Deepti ji. And no matter what happens, I know that thousands of people, hundreds and thousands of people who watched your videos will not forget the service that you have done in on behalf of the truth.
हम लोग आई जस्ट वांट टू से दैट हम लोग अपनी तरीके से उनको जस्टिस दे सकते हैं. वी कैन स्टार्ट बाय मेकिंग आवरसेल्व्स ए बेटर एंड ए स्ट्रॉन्गर वर्जन ऑफ व्हाट वी आर टुडे. ज़्यादा जागरूक बनिए. ठीक है. यू शुड नेवर स्टॉप लर्निंग न्यू थिंग्स, एटलीस्ट थिंग्स विच अफेक्ट यू. देखिए, आप अपने जस्ट आप इतने सारी चीज़ें यूज करती हैं जिनके बारे में आप जानते ही नहीं. We don't have so many needs just because हाँ ये वहां पे है, ये स्टैंडर्ड हम लोग लेते हैं, ठीक है, फाइन. बट व्हाट आई एम सेइंग इज दैट अगर आप नहीं जानेंगे कि आप फोन यूज कर रहे हैं, एंड इफ योर फोन कैन बी इजीली हैक्ड, यू डोंट नो हाउ टू सेफगार्ड योर इन्फॉर्मेशन. आप घर में इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स यूज करते हैं, आप घर में बहुत सारी चीजें यूज करते हैं, यू डोंट नो हाउ टू सेफगार्ड देम, यू आर ऑलवेज डिपेंडेंट ऑन द पीपल, राइट. तो मैं क्या, व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज दैट आप जो यूज करते हो उसके बारे में जानो थोड़ा चीजें. अदरवाइज nowadays when it is everything is become like a cyber world, you're all connected, right? You're all connected now digitally. So it's सब लोग basic course लो. आप use करोगे, you should know the basics of cyber security or how to keep your data secure. क्योंकि अगर आपका डेटा सिक्योर नहीं है, कल आप सोचोगे, आप किसी ग्रुप में डालोगे कि यार ये जो गवर्नमेंट ने किया गलत किया, शायद हमको इसके लिए आवाज उठानी चाहिए, अगले दिन वहां से शुरू हो जाएगा उनका काम. वी आर हेडिंग टुवर्ड्स दैट. हम लोग सुने हैं सॉफ्टवेयर पेगासस ये वो एंड ऑल, ये जो स्नूपिंग के लिए यूज होते हैं, राइट. नाउ व्हेन एवरीथिंग इज गोइंग टू बी, अभी तो क्या बोल रहे हैं, कैश जाने के बाद करेंसी भी डिजिटल होगा. तो अल्टीमेटली कंट्रोल एवरीथिंग अबाउट, आपका सारा कंट्रोल सेंट्रलाइज्ड होगा.
Yeah, they want
We
to
don't
build a
have
new.
any, yeah, we don't have any problem with the control being with someone else, but उस someone else को उस हिसाब उस लायक होना चाहिए, right? Because उतना पावर आप ले रहे तो आपका रेस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी भी है. आप हमारे ऊपर ही पैर रख के, हमको कुचल के, हमारा गला काट के, इनके ऊपर से चलना चाहोगे, एंड यू एक्सपेक्ट कि मतलब वी शुड नॉट इवन रेज आवर वॉइस, then they are getting pretty, you know, confident about it as well because of the way things are. हम लोग काफी बिखरे हुए हैं, यूनिटी नहीं है हम में, और सच जाने के बावजूद भी हमारे पास टाइम नहीं है. हमारा भाग दौड़ सवेरे से लेकर शाम तक, गलत हो भी रहा होगा, हमारे पास टाइम नहीं. So this is what we all have been reduced to. So ठीक है, we can do justice to Sushant in our own way. अपने आप को strong बनाइए, ठीक है. At least start by making yourself aware about your rights. Okay, Indian laws क्या हैं, आपके rights क्या हैं as a citizen. आप थोड़ा और इन्वॉल्व रहिए उन चीजों में जो आपको अफेक्ट करती हैं, चाहे वो गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसीज हो या फिर जो भी हो रहा हो ज्यादातर.
Okay. For some reason, I think Deepti Pinniti got disconnected. Okay, she's back. Okay.
Yeah, okay, Pratham. So it's been too long. I would like to say bye to everyone. Goodbye to, not goodbye in the sense, I will not, I'm quitting this fight here right now. आप लोग अगर सही मायने में इसको आगे लेना चाहोगे और एकजुट होगे, then we can maybe, but वो होता हुआ नजर नहीं आ रहा है. So and I would like to apologize to any of the big names जिसका मतलब एक्सपोज नाम आए हैं from whatever work I did. I had nothing personal against them. Whatever came, I just put it in front of the public, and I'm not sorry that I took up this fight. I learned a lot of things, but I would like to take a break now. Okay. And with this, thank you, Pratham, and thank you for this platform. Even if we can't do anything, we should keep discussing them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank
Fine.
you very much, Deepti ji, for coming on the Labyrinth many times and revealing so much truth to us.
Thank you, Pratham. Yep. You take care.
Yeah.
Bye. Good night. Thank
Good
you,
night.
everyone. Bye.